What happens? Do these people care about the Epstein stuff? That was breaking news this morning. I mean, we've got that's the latest that there's some emails, between Jeffrey and Michael Wolff, and Jeffrey and Ghislaine Maxwell, and the Democrats in the House have released some of these emails. And the most damning one is, from Epstein saying, "Oh, he absolutely, the president spent time with an underage girl," and so. Do people care about that? Because some people, including Megyn Kelly and Candace Owens, and I don't know, I haven't heard them lately, but I do recall all of them saying, this is where we draw the line. We want those files out. We want to hear, and then it kind of went away. Where is it? Does it have teeth? Is it going away? Is it going to be something?
It's not going away. Now there are enough Democratic votes with the swearing in of Representative Grijalva from Arizona. There are now enough votes for what's called a discharge position, so they can pass in the House a mandate that the Department of Justice release all the Epstein files, and they are likely going to do that in coming days because they now have the numbers with Republicans that want to do it too. There are several Republicans that have talked about this. You're right. In the election, it was a big thing, and Republicans said those lists should come out. It's transparency, and how it's been handled has seemed to raise more questions about it. Now, the House Democratic Oversight Committee, you're right, released these emails. The White House says they're cherry picked to make the president look bad, but it doesn't look good, and I think that there is this sense that they want transparency. Now, on the list of issues that are driving the day, is that one of them? Democrats think that there is political mining to do there as far as something that could be good for them. The danger is that the list is long that Epstein dealt with, and there are some big Democratic luminaries in there as well.
I think so. You go out, you have dinner with people. Your sources are, after all the years that you've been doing this, got to be pretty great. The conversations you're having with people. Is the general consensus this is mutually assured destruction for both parties and both leaders?
Yeah, I think so, but I also think that there is this want to stand up for the victims and to eventually get all out. And
Which would
the
be the right
president,
thing to do. So
yeah, the president has denied all of this. You saw what Ghislaine Maxwell said, but she ended up in a cushy correctional facility. But she said there was nothing untoward with President Trump. But these emails, we're going to have to see. You got to see the context. You got to see what they're talking about, and dig into it. I don't think it's going away. But do I think it's the top issue that everybody cares about? I don't think it's that either.
you think was that a deal? She ends up in a cushy joint. So look, I can't pardon you. So let's say if there was a cover up, look, I can't pardon you. That's just too obvious. But I can move you to where the old Genovese boss used to have his chef in there making the making the sausage. I could give you a
I don't
nice.
know. I mean, like it happened right after that meeting, but they've denied putting any weight on the scale. I think again, we look at 26. How much does this factor in? And if Democrats control the House and the Senate, suddenly you have hearings a go-go on everything.
So if this Democrat committee, though, I mean, this there's a Congresswoman elect who's getting sworn in today by Mike Johnson.
Grijalva.
So
Yeah.
she, provides the final signature. Now you got a bipartisan committee that says, let's see the files. Can the White House get around that, or do they have to do it? Is that, I mean,
No,
Trump's, I'm
I don't
not,
think they can. I mean,
they'll have to do it.
they'll have to do it.
So the
The
files are
Department of
coming.
Justice, they're coming.